and welcome to the Monday edition of the Morning Buzz. I'm your host, Cam Martin, joined by co-host Joe Verga. Is that right?
Thank you.
Ali Aurelio.
Hello.
Cassandra DeFerrio.
Hi.
And for the first time ever on the Monday Buzz, we actually have a new sportscast now called me, Megan O'Neill.
Hello.
Welcome to the show.
Thank
In
you.
the first hour, we have a lot to talk about, but you know what? Before we do any of that, Ali, take it away.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Ali Aurelio, and on this wonderful Monday, I am joining you from 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair. In national news, as of Friday, the number of deaths related to COVID-19 hit 900,000. Yeah, was that right? 900,000 in the United States. Just 100,000 deaths short of 1 million. This has been over the span of 2 years and unfortunately is not predicted to slow down anytime soon. Currently, the United States is averaging around 2,000 deaths per day relating to the pandemic. In regional news, South Jersey authorities are advising against playing on lakes and ponds that have frozen over after 2 children fell through the ice on Thursday evening. Thankfully, the children were safe and were able to get out of the water. However, it has been determined that ice in New Jersey, especially in South Jersey, is not thick enough to stand on nor walk on safely. In local news, Montclair State University announced an expanded partnership with Union County Community College. On Thursday, Montclair's President Capel and Union County's President McMenamin met to sign on the partnership. This decision was made in efforts to make education more affordable to students and will begin in the fall 2022 semester. Lastly, for some weather, it is currently 30 degrees and mostly cloudy. Today is expected to have a low of 27 and a high of 37. It's predicted to snow for the majority of the day with some possible rain mixed in. This could impact the roads, so be sure to drive carefully. After today, temperatures are supposed to rise to the low 50s for the rest of the week. Thank you, and back to you, Cam.
First of all, what part of South Jersey is it from?
I don't particularly remember.
Okay, I'm gonna keep that in mind because I keep that in mind from down there. And you know, as much as I love South Jersey, I love something even more than South Jersey, and that's sports. Megan, take it away.
All right, guys. So the NFL Pro Bowl happened yesterday. The 2022 takeaway, the sports, the score, and the AFC victory in Vegas. The 2022 Pro Bowl was very interesting in the beginning of the game. In fact, half in the first half, interceptions took it by storm because there were 6 passes picked off during the first 2 quarters. But overall, in the first half, it was a high-scoring game with the AFC taking the lead with 28-21. The help from the lead was by 2 defensive scores and 2 touchdown passes by MVP winner of the Pro Bowl, Justin Herbert, to Mark Andrews. One of the interesting rules that they had for the Pro Bowl was that on the 4th and 15 from the 25 after scoring a touchdown. So with that rule, the NFC and AFC took advantage of that. What I found really interesting with that is that with the Pro Bowl, the NFL likes to make up different rules to see if they can put that in the new NFL season, which is like super interesting to me. I love that.
Like that.
There was not a single conversion in the 7 first half attempts. There was only 1 touchdown on one of those plays, which ended up with Myles Garrett, who scored off a TJ Watt's forced fumble off of Kirk Cousins, which I thought was hilarious how that ended up happening. But that was the 3rd defensive touchdown within just the first half, as Darius Leonard and Antoine Winfield returned interceptions for scores. The game ended with the AFC winning with the score of 41-35, and that's it for me for sports for now. Get back to you, Cam.
Well, first of all, I'd like to say this, that the Pro Bowl, I have not watched the Pro Bowl since I was like, 10, honestly, not gonna lie. But you know, to see the new attempt to try to get a conversion, that's kind of interesting to see.
It's very interesting because like overall, like with that, it maybe gives like a new kind of way to watch football in a different way.
Oh, exactly. So it's like you can't get mad about it.
Exactly.
Well, from one Joe to another.
I loved that.
Let's just say that. Let's just say that both of them are nothing alike.
Let me take that.
Disclaimer.
From Crazy Joe to better Joe.
Thank you.
Respectfully.
There
Thank
we
you.
go.
Stop talking, Isaiah.
Wow. Take it away. Go ahead.
Yes, and speaking of better, Joe, I'm here to bring you your daily dose of Olympic positivity.
We're doing this daily now?
Not daily, but your dose of Olympic positivity.
I'll make sure. Okay.
The Winter Olympics are now in full throttle. The Winter Madness has been fun so far. As for medal count, Norway and Sweden are both tied with the most gold medals at 2, but the most total medals is Russia with 5 total medals, followed by Australia, Italy, and Norway, who all have 3 total medals. And then as for the US, we have won a total of 2 silver medals. 3 Olympians all share an interesting similarity, and that similarity is New Jersey. That's right. The Garden State has made an impact in the Olympics. First up, we have Haley Kops. Haley Kops is competing at the games on behalf of Israel, but she was born in New York City. Kops now lives and trains in New Jersey. She and her partner, Evgeny Karaskopsky, both train in Hackensack. Hey, that's like maybe 15 minutes away from where I live.
Hey.
Sarah Escobar was also born in New York and is competing in the women's alpine skiing event at this year's games on behalf of Ecuador, which makes her the first woman Winter Olympian for the country. Escobar attended high school in New Jersey at Sparta High School. Currently, she studies in St. Michael's College, where she competes on the varsity alpine skiing team. And then finally, we have Nathan Crumpton, who is a flag bearer for American Samoa and competes in skeleton at the Winter Olympics. Crumpton was born in Kenya while his father was stationed abroad with the U.S. Foreign Services. He spent his childhood in Africa and Australia before settling in Virginia during his high school years. Crumpton also attended Princeton, where he competed in the triple jump.
Okay, I'd like to say this quick disclaimer.
Yeah.
Kops and Escobar are both born in 2002. What did I do wrong in my life? What did I do wrong in life?
Oh my god. Too many things.
Wow.
Wow, Cassandra.
Wow.
She didn't even try to be silent with this. She just went for the kill.
Wow, I didn't know you had that in you.
Hey yo.
This is ridiculous. But like, first of all, that's cool. That's very awesome.
Yeah, I think it's really cool that there's 3 Olympic athletes related to New Jersey.
I know, like that. First of all, related to New Jersey, like, are they cousins? Like, what is this? Related to New
They're
Jersey?
cousins to New Jersey.
Like, are they related?
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, like that's pretty dope to see. You know what? Honestly, they deserve a round of applause. No. That's awesome. Now we have 3 people. First thing, 2 of them are literally from right around the corner. Not really, but you know what I mean. They're in this area, the New Jersey area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And where's Crumpton from? Like, I don't know.
Let me double check that.
He was born in Kenya and he spent his childhood years in Africa and Australia, and then he settled in Virginia, and then he went to Princeton University.
Oh, that's why.
Princeton.
That's why. Okay, that's why.
That's where it is.
I can leave it like that. Actually, he went to high school. He went to the same college my track coach back in the day.
Oh, really?
That's
Such
awesome.
an interesting life.
Did he compete with my track coach? No, because my coach is like 700 years old. Just kidding. He's probably like 50, but that's not the point. We make the joke he's old, but anyway. Yeah. First of all, I really should figure out what I did wrong in life.
I need to figure out, like, that's so cool. Yeah. I always like hearing like stories of like people from New Jersey and stuff. Like, it makes me feel like maybe I could do something.
No, like
Even
that's
though I don't know what I would do.
Like, it's one, inspiring, and 2, makes you realize, okay, well, there's people that are not that much older or younger than I am that are achieving great things. So why, if you're older, it's never too late to start to achieve great things, and if you're younger, you're not too far off. That greatness is ahead of you.
It's motivation.
That was a good speech, Cam. Good job.
Very, very good job.
Good job.
I feel
Cam.
motivated now.
Anyway, what was everyone's favorite event? Everyone's favorite Olympics, Winter Olympic event.
Winter Olympics.
Is swimming a part of the Winter
No.
Olympics?
That's summer.
No.
Yeah,
Can I
That is-
still
No.
can I
Cold
still
water,
say
Abby.
swimming?
No.
No.
Give her the pass.
No.
Give her the
No.
pass.
No.
Ice
No.
swimming, Allie. You want to do
No.
ice swimming?
Ice bucket challenge.
Oh yeah, there you go.
No.
you got a full
No.
record
You know, I'm
scratch
gonna
on that
firmly
one.
stand by my answer of swimming, even though it's not a Winter Olympics.
Stop it. Get some help.
Anyway,
See, I'm gonna bring us to an actual Winter Olympics, which I do really enjoy the figure skating, especially since like me and a bunch of friends go figure skate. I like do the figure skating stuff at the ice arena every week.
you really?
Well,
Yeah,
that's fun.
that's actually
I
fun.
haven't been yet. I
Me neither.
really want to.
It's so much fun.
That's very tough.
I like snowboarding.
Snowboarding.
It's like cool.
So
Meg,
do
what
I.
about you?
I like snowboarding as well. I think it's really cool how they just like can do all those tricks and it's
Yeah.
insane.
I
Adopt
feel like I
both
would
of them.
break multiple limbs.
That's what I was thinking too.
All right,
It's like
so
all on like a little plank. Sorry.
I'm between two. I'm between two.
What are they?
There's the bobsled.
Oh, I forgot
always
about
good.
that one.
All right, your answer's already locked in, so yeah. Bobsled.
Too late now.
so you got bobsledding, and then there's also hockey because
Yeah.
hockey that just gets lit.
Mhm.
But while we figure out while Isaiah's talking about curling, we're going to take a quick break, and when we get back, we got some other things to attend to. So stay tuned. Okay, first of all, I gotta talk to whoever made that right there. That's terrifying.
It was very
The
terrifying.
best way possible, please.
Secondly, we're going to talk about some things that are going down in Puerto Rico. You cool with that?
Yes.
Very
Sure,
cool.
why not?
All right, so teachers rallied together to protest in Puerto Rico. Isaiah, this is where Isaiah is from, our Morning Buzz producer. This is his motherland, and we love Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is that's where goats come from. True story. Hundreds of teachers across Puerto Rico left their classroom and took to the streets on Friday to demand higher wages, improved working conditions, and better pensions amid the economic crisis. The protests saw more than 5,000 teachers letting their voice to be heard on Old San Juan. Several schools were completely voided of teachers as protesters gathered in the capital city, San Juan, and other cities, including Mayaguez and Aguada. I apologize if I messed that up. Protesters wore black t-shirts with the message demanding justice for teachers and made it clear that the massive demonstration will be the first of many more if their demands are not met, with messages such as, quote, if they continue to provoke us, they are looking for a strike. Jola Santiago, who teaches Spanish and science at an elementary school, said, "We are tired of not being recognized. It is about time that teachers rise up and explain to the world the value of their profession." She also said she also tutors after school to boost her salary, and that many teachers in Puerto Rico are forced to work 2 or 3 jobs to make ends meet, as the cost of food, power, and water increases as the island struggles to emerge from bankruptcies and tries to recover from Hurricane Maria and a spate of strong earthquakes. Some demands were a decent retirement plan, and that would make a retirement possible after 30 years of service, and an increase of at least $1,000 to the base salary of all teachers, including temporary and permanent. Allie, as a teacher, what do you got to say for yourself?
I love all the education stories today. First off, it's right up my alley. My name is Allie.
Hey.
Stop, please.
So yeah, I mean,
Wait, that's the wrong one.
thank you, Kim. Power to them, because protesting is not easy, and seeing people that find injustices with anything, this is the education system, but seeing people that find injustices and fight and stand up against them, I give them so much credit, because for me, I'm a huge advocate of standing up for what you believe in and fighting for what you believe in. So for teaching, a lot of people take teaching for granted, but a lot of us wouldn't be where we are today without teachers, without people who have influenced us and shaped us. And I can list a handful of teachers who have single-handedly made me into the person that I am today.
True story.
And who inspired me to want to be a teacher. So I think it's very empowering, I guess that's the right word, that they're standing up for really what they believe in and standing up to get proper, for lack of a better word, representation and to try to have people appreciate all the work that teachers do, because I don't think it's really acknowledged enough. And that's my take.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta say this. You're not wrong at all about having teachers that are really inspirational, because I literally can think of, wow, just from high school alone, probably like 15 teachers that really molded me to the person who I am. And a good amount of them really came my latter 2 years of high school. My one teacher, Mrs. Butler, actually we still like, it got to the point where I really, she's like a second mom to me. And after my mom passed in July 2020, after I graduated, she was like one of the first people to reach out to me and offer her condolences to me, and really just looked out for me, because she really cared about me, and that really left an impression on me. Now I'm seeing how things are with all my like I'm friends with all my teachers on Facebook, and we're like, it gets to the point where I really can't thank them enough for everything that they've done, and seeing how they've shaped me into the person I am. It's just inspiring, because all those teachers really looked at me and saw me as, I had a lot of potential in me, a lot of potential, and they would get on me every single day if I had some, if I had my work was not, if my work was subpar. They would like just be like, Cam, what is this? You're better than this. And I didn't know that. Like they saw something in me that I didn't even understand what I had, until I didn't understand what I had a great ambition, and all these the teachers I had, they knew that, but they had to do they did it the right way to get it out of me. And I honestly truly can't thank them enough for all the sacrifices they made, and just sticking with me, trusting me throughout, and allowing me to do what I can do to get to where I am.
Yeah. And like with what you said, there's so much more to teaching than just teaching. It's about building the relationships with their kids and like influencing their lives. And like it's like so many people look at teaching and like say, oh, like it's so easy, only like do this for a couple hours and you go home. But like these teachers put in like a lot of work, like after school too, like within the kids, and like grading papers and like making sure that like they are being cared for and stuff in their own way. And it's like it's like I'm happy that these teachers are taking a stance for what they believe in, like what they deserve for better working conditions, better pensions. But it's just a shame that people just look at teaching and think it's so simple, and like there's so much stuff that goes into it of your own time and money that like nobody really talks about too. And like
I think the fact that you're seeing more than 5,000 teachers across Puerto Rico protest, that's showing that there is an issue, or there is a worthy cause that's worth fighting for. Because it's not 10 teachers in a school, it's not 5 teachers in a school that are like, hey, I don't like our conditions. It's 5,000 teachers. That's crazy. I can't even imagine that.
Isaiah said that 70% of classrooms did not have a teacher attendance during the protest.
That's
insane.
I also want to say this: there's actually a very special teacher in my life, even better than Mrs. Butler, even better than all the teachers I had in high school. A very special teacher in my life her name is Mrs. Johnson, Shatoya Johnson, aka my oldest sister. She teaches down in Baltimore, and the way how she always teaches her kids, she always allows her kids to really understand that there's a way to better their life, because a lot of kids that she has, they think that there's nothing outside of once school's over, that's it. Like once they're done their years, once they're eligible to drop out, that they're going to drop out, and that's it for their life. But my sister said, okay, listen, there's a lot more to life. You all are able to do amazing things. So if you guys are able to stick to your goals and allow yourself to take care of those advantages, you'll be able to achieve great things. And here's the thing: she teaches 5th grade. She's been teaching since she graduated college in 2012. So she was teaching 5th grade the last 6 years, because she saw all over. A lot of those kids now are upperclassmen in high school, and I don't know, but they have not, the kids that she has, she told me that they have not dropped out, and that they're trying to improve their current situation and allow themselves to go to college. She motivated those kids to keep pushing forward, keep striving for more. And that's something I really got to say about my sister. Like, that's just, she really pressed for to have those kids do great things, and that's just one teacher. But that's just literally a testament to all the teachers across the country, across the world, mind you.
Mm-hmm.
So to those in Puerto Rico, we support you. Megan, do you have any teacher stories actually?
Yeah, I have a few. My brother is a teacher. He's a 5th grade teacher down by me, and he's always been working hard, like when teaching. He would go early in the morning and then stay late at night to make sure the classroom's set, make sure everything's graded, make sure everything's put together and everything. Like with teachers, they don't stop. They never stop. Like when they have a free time is if like they have all their grading done and everything else in particular for their like program or whatever they have to do to get done, then they can get a break. So like for my brother, he's always tried to be on top of that. But like other than that, his wife is also a teacher. She's a math teacher for high school students.
Wow.
So with that, she tries to strive to make it fun for students, even if they don't even want to be math. Because not for nothing, I hated math in high school.
Who doesn't hate math? Though?
Literally.
I
So
didn't hate math in high school.
right,
You're the
exactly.
only person.
So she always tried to like really get into everyone, do little math puns, do little math jokes, just to get everyone into like, school in a sense. But yeah, overall, I've always grew around teachers in my family. My sister was a teacher, and now she's a vice principal at a high school. So really, I have a lot of teachers in my family that really helped me out with that.
Mm-hmm. Like I know, I still talk to one of my middle school teachers and like my high school teachers. I think it's like what really because
We'll talk about middle school teacher too. Nice.
I called my middle school teacher yesterday.
Actually, I have a funny story after you get done your piece.
Because what's it? When I was applying for college, I was so unsure what I wanted to do. But like I was looking at my high school teacher, my history high school teacher. I'm like I really liked history, and like I just loved how he taught and like how he like wanted to like build connections with kids, and like that really inspired me to like think about pursuing teaching. And like it's so crazy like how teachers could just have like such an impact on your lives, even though we only see them for like a school year, but like how like you could just feel like such a strong connection within that year. And I think teachers need to be recognized more than just like they're just like relaying information to these kids. Like they're doing much more than that, I think.
All right, so quick story about my middle school teachers. I'm gonna go to break. So in 8th grade, I had a teacher by the name of Mrs. Foodie. Probably the coolest teacher of all time. Mrs. Foodie, I was basically her classroom helper and just yada yada yada. So she remembered that from me in 8th grade, right? 4 years later, and now senior in high school, I'm me going to prom, right? Getting ready for prom. I haven't seen Mrs. Foodie since literally the last day of 8th grade, last day of middle school. But mind you, where the high school is like literally right next to the middle school. Like how my school, I'll show you guys a picture, you guys and Megan. I'll show you guys a picture of how my school was. So I went out and just like, all right, cool, whatever. And Mrs. Foodie said, yeah, her daughter is literally my age. So I'm like, all right, we could, she had the idea that she wanted me to take her daughter to prom because her daughter didn't have a prom date to her prom, and she was going to go to my prom instead. Well, we had a friend who kind of who messed up the entire plan and did not tell me anything. And then when it was too late, I went to visit the middle school before, it was the last few weeks of school. So I went to visit the middle school, and she comes up to me like, oh, well, Katie's not going to, Katie's going is going to go to her prom. I'm like, why would she not go to her prom? She said, well, I was going to see if you could take her to her prom. And I'm like, oh, nice. So I could have had a prom date all this time, and the 13 rejections I got would have been for nothing. Nice. That would have been nice to know. Yes, if you guys need to know, I got rejected 13 times for prom.
13.
And mind you,
13.
13. And mind you, I was class president for senior year. So
that's rough.
Yeah. The game where two teams play at SoFi Stadium is almost here. Rejoice, football fans, because you'll be without the NFL football for a while after the AFC NFC World Championship game. But at this point, the AFC champion Bengals and the NFC champion Rams are already official. So it's gonna let it rock. So Sam Hubbard, who played for the Cincinnati Bengals, yikes, has revealed that the Bengals have a motivation to play for. Hubbard says the Bengals want to win the AFC NFC World Championship game, quotes, for Harambe. For those who don't know who Harambe is, who King Harambe is, let's fill you in. Harambe was a Western Iowan,
Lowland,
you know what I mean, gorilla who was housed at the Cincinnati Zoo from 2014 to 2016. He was eventually tragically killed after Harambe grabbed a 3-year-old boy who had crawled into his gorilla enclosure. Once a worker had noticed Harambe had possession of the boy, he was shot dead, which caused many to be upset, wondering if other safer actions could have been taken with the 17-year-old gorilla. But about more than just a gorilla. After Harambe's death, the internet took over, running with the meme after meme, making gifs about the gorilla and being the key to basically everything. Long live the king, and the Bengals have a 0% chance to win the Super Bowl. That's a no. I had double digits. The Super Commercial Cup. I'm at double digits. Yes, I'm at double digits.
10. It's
yes, it's pronounced Jeff. I googled this. It's Jeff. Okay, yes, the Big 10.
I feel like that should be 11. One for the previously mentioned big game, and it's GIF, not GIF.
Look it up. Look it up. Look it up right now. Look it up right now. Look it up right now.
GIF.
No. Look it up right now.
It's
Look
like
it up right now.
series.
If Harambe was here, this argument wouldn't be happening.
Look it up right now.
Exactly.
Yes, I was about to
Or
say
Harambe.
if
No.
Harambe was here,
Forget all that. Forget that. Look it up right now. Look it up right now.
it's pronounced GIF.
No, it's not pronounced
I'm
GIF.
looking it up. Hold
As
on.
am I. It is pronounced GIF.
It is not pronounced GIF.
Wait, what?
Is it GIF or GIF?
It's GIF.
GIF.
Like the peanut butter. Boom.
It's not-
So shut up.
If they wanted to pronounce GIF, it'd be
no.
GIF, not
No.
GIF.
No.
Yes,
No.
So how's everyone's day?
This is the mayonnaise right here. This is the mayonnaise thing. I will die on this. I will
found a
die on this
Google
fact.
This is
search.
the hill that he would die
I
on.
found a Google search. It says it's pronounced GIF, not GIF.
Thank you,
Boom.
Megan, for
So
your
shut up.
questions.
But
So shut up.
if it was
So
pronounced,
shut up.
if it was
No.
pronounced,
How are you gonna argue with Google?
No, shut up. You can't argue Google. Shut up.
Google has been wrong
No.
so many times.
Shut
Do
up.
you really
This-
trust the
this-
internet?
Google thing was from May 22nd, 2013. So listen.
2013.
So it is 2022
No.
now, my guy.
No.
So anything can be changed.
It
Now
is
back
out.
to
Exactly. Thank you,
Harambe.
Isaiah. It is
Forget-
outdated.
I found something. No. I have found something for 2021. We're going to argue this right now. It says it should be pronounced with a hard. It's not. It should not be pronounced with a hard G.
How about we?
It's the J sound. So how about this? How about you shut up? You
How
shut
about
up.
we respect all ways of saying GIF?
Yes.
GIF?
No.
Because,
No.
like, every way is different.
Special in your
No.
own way.
Forget
All
all
love
that.
each other. Good vibes all around.
Yo, it's
Ali over here
yo,
trying to
Peace
de-escalate.
and love.
Ali over here trying to de-escalate the
Love.
situation.
yo, forget all that. I will die on this hill. We will fight on this hill, respectfully.
Respectfully.
Respect.
You know who
Respectfully.
else died? Harambe.
Yes.
Who the story was about.
Ali trying to rein
We
us
got
back
into
in.
this, so it's had to be said. But yes, Harambe.
Yes, back to the matter. at
Harambe,
hand,
I love you and all, but listen, the Bengals smell like butt. I don't
That
care.
was so disrespectful.
About who?
Harambe.
No, I said I love him respectfully. I love Harambe,
just-
but the Bengals smell like my left foot. They stink. I don't want them
What?
to.
No, Cam, we're not gonna get into this conversation.
We're gonna
the
get to-
Bengals are gonna win.
They're not gonna win anything. They're not winning.
Hello,
They're not gonna win.
Cam. Okay, we got time.
We got-
on
we
the
got
stick
time.
right now, but we could.
You are correct. You are exactly right. But here's the thing. You gotta think about this. The Tennessee Titans got to Joe Shiesty 9 times. You don't think that the Los Angeles Rams are going to get to Joe Shiesty about 12?
No.
No. What do you? Aaron Donald, Von Miller on the other side.
Santa.
They got all these. They got stars all left and right. Jamar Chase getting locked up by Jalen Ramsey. You got David Long going. He's going to lock up. Who's the number 2?
Sports.
Sports.
Cam, how about this? Let's make it
The
bet.
three of us just over
A
here.
bet.
saying
We're gonna make a
So
bet.
if the Rams win, I'll wear like a crazy T-shirt that you picked. But if the Bengals win, I pick out a T-shirt for you that you have to wear. No, you can wear a Bengals T-shirt
Can
and
we
I'll wear a
come wear a
Rams T-shirt.
dress?
Whoever wins,
Bengals t-shirt is
that.
crazy.
Bengals t-shirt.
I will make you wear the most outrageous Bengals T-shirt if
All right.
I win.
Well, no, we'll do that in 2 weeks because
What's your
That-
Because
mascot?
next week,
next week is Valentine's Day, and we're dressing
No,
up.
yes, very true.
yes,
Alright, so
we have
shake
to.
it. We'll shake it. We'll shake
We're
it.
shaking on it live. Everyone sees it.
We're shaking
The
on it
people
right
who
now.
are on
Shaking.
Facebook see it, and then me, Allie, and Cassandra will just be the judges.
And I'll
Okay.
take the fattest L if the Bengals lose. But I know for a fact I'm gonna get that W because the Bengals are gonna
I'm
win.
very
If the
excited.
Bengals win, I will be so sick. I'll be as sick as the people that killed Harambe.
I'm voting for the Bengals because of Harambe.
Thank you.
Are you kidding me?
I knew I liked you.
I don't even know
Allie.
who they're going against.
Are you kidding me?
Ayo, I don't think any of us besides you two do sports.
Do sports. I love that.
What's the other team?
The Los
Rams.
Angeles Rams.
Rams.
California
That's the only other team I
love.
follow.
No, they're going to win the thing. Ever since I got Von Miller, I said, yo, they about to win the thing. So respectfully. But you know what? It's all good. You know why? Speaking of California, we got some things going on out there. Caught about a great milk protest. So Joe,
Yeah.
take it away.
Yes. So we now are in the midst of the Great Milk Protest of 2022. Some California students staged a protest to return a favorite item to their school lunch menu. A Vaxaville kindergarten thought 8th grade schools have banned chocolate milk because of its high sugar content.
What?
Students at Sierra Vista K through 8 in Vaxaville say lunchtime just isn't the same. There's something missing from the menu, and because of that, they've had to think outside of the box, quite literally. Inside Emily Doss's 4th grade class, students prepare their plea. They are demanding change and are willing to go to great lengths to send a message to the grown-ups in charge. Shoulder to shoulder, students left class to rally out where everyone could hear their voices. That's how we feel about it, one student said. We feel really strong about it. We want to protest it and bring it back. All of this protests something every kid's love, chocolate milk. Students say that delicious drink needs to come back to class. The division's nutrition department says the reason chocolate milk isn't in the school is because it has too much sugar that the body doesn't need. But officials say they hear the students loud and clear. They decided to do chocolate milk one day every other week.
That's a terrible compromise. Are you kidding me?
It's the best.
First of all, let me speak my piece real quick. Chocolate milk is very mid.
What?
I'm kidding. I'm only
Mm-mm.
kidding. I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding because I want to see reactions.
I will fight for chocolate milk.
Yes.
That's
Chocolate
your
milk
to
is
die on.
So good.
Isaiah, I'm at 14.
You're currently,
That's
you're currently
crazy.
at 13.
That is
You
so
almost got put up to 14.
How'd I get to? Well, where'd I get 12 from?
Oh.
Because you want the Rams to win and not the Bengals.
That's very tough.
That's my point.
I said, what is this? Yo, what's up?
I understand how like
Well, that's
Harmby.
I
Isaiah
understand.
didn't even spell Harambe right. He wrote Harmby.
I understand.
L for-
One
that-
for Isaiah. One
Is-
L for Isaiah.
Isaiah, I see right now that UCLA long sleeve though. That's my shirt. Respectfully.
But anyways, like to try and
Oh,
actually
he does the camera.
bring like legitimacy to this. I understand that this is a very like it sounds like a nonsensical thing.
Yeah, but
to-
like, bro,
but it's
But what if-
teaching but it's teaching kids about like speaking out and
Yeah,
advocating, like
True.
working on protests and
That's
like
true.
getting their voice out there. So I actually think that
Man,
this is
I don't care. It's
I
no
mean,
chocolate milk.
did
You
they-
can't say no to chocolate milk, respectfully though.
Did they ban drinks like apple juice and orange juice and those juices? Because those
Are
are
they, like,
also
selling cookies
very,
too,
very
like,
high
Exactly.
in
giving,
sugar
like, treats and
content.
stuff?
I feel like that's also good because like it shows that how just because one thing changes, that doesn't mean everything else needs to change, or not that. It's more like it's showing kids that like even though they're young, they can still have a voice.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I agree with
I
that.
agree with that.
I
Man, I don't care. I don't agree with that. That's
Cam-
some nonsense.
I think I don't know. I mean, if it's like those cartons of chocolate milk that you get like
You
in
can't say no to
like
those.
the cafeteria, like for lunch, you know how they come like regular milk or chocolate milk. I feel like it can't be that terrible for you.
Yeah,
bro,
it can't be that
honestly.
bad where
Like-
you can only have it once a week.
I mean, if you
That's
have
like
it in
every other
moderation,
week.
it's fine.
Every other week.
I don't know. I feel like it
No, no,
shouldn't
no.
be banned from.
All right.
Yes,
schools.
Cam.
All right, so in high school, it got to the point where they stopped having good chocolate milk. So it got to the point in high school, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna get any drinks. I want no drink because one, I had water every day, partially because they want to get rid of the good drinks.
Cam's walking around dehydrated.
No, never that.
Aw.
Never that. I walk around that gallon jug, respectfully. Hello. But it's crazy, fam. Like, are you sitting me? Are you, for legal reasons, I had to dump that. But yeah. But yeah, like, how are you kidding me? I finesse the system because I have the water bottle.
Yeah.
I need that. And the good, like chocolate milk's fire. The Snapples cost like $2.
Mm-hmm.
Body armor costs like $3. Mice was expensive. Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to try Snapple apple. Totally unrelated,
That
but
is
you said
really
Snapple.
just apple juice.
Oh, I don't.
I didn't even know they
apple
had
juice.
that. Okay,
I thought it was
well,
gonna be
just-
like apple flavored, but
It's
not
just
apple juice.
All
I
right.
don't know what I thought,
All right. Well, first of all, that's pain right there.
but it's red.
I don't care.
It can't be.
I don't care.